Hello everyone, welcome to the things I love and hate about Fallout 76 episode, The Future of Fallout 76. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be going over the future of Fallout 76 as said in the title and thumbnail. Now, first things first, I want to address the massive, gigantic elephant in the room that some people have made videos about already, and they have been dead wrong time and time again. Although I feel like I should probably mention it because someone's going to mention it in the comments probably. And that is Fallout 76 going to be canned soon? Canned, shut down, torn down, given the boot, shut down? The answer is truthfully, fuck no. Bethesda and Microsoft make a good bit of money off of Fallout 76. Maybe not as much as Grand Theft Auto makes for Rockstar, but it's still a decent amount that keeps the company going. Do they do a necessarily great job at it? Maybe not. Not really. But it's still something that they probably wouldn't even consider shutting this thing down for at least another maybe 5-6 years. So I don't think no one has to worry about that. Except there's one thing. So the new Xbox CEO, I'm no disrespect to her, I think she's doing a great job, but I'm probably going to butcher her name. Asha Sharma. God damn, that's a hard name to say. I don't know why. So she has basically been improving Xbox in multiple ways. One of those ways is that she has made a public comment on Twitter. I mean, it's X now. On X, saying that Bethesda's basically a summary is basically Bethesda's going to be forced to make more Elder Scrolls and Fallout games. Big titles that they've been sitting on forever. Literally, Elder Scrolls fans have been absolutely starving for a while now. They've been waiting and waiting for a new game since they originally announced it. And then they just completely forgot about it, brought nothing up, and no one else brought it up like it was a problem other than the people who complain. And people didn't really like listening to them. Ironic. Then they announced it again, and what did they do? To just act like that never happened. So now they're being actually forced to work on it. So yeah, with that being said, they're probably going to divert a lot of assets to work on new Fallout games and Elder Scrolls games. Because Todd, I'm pretty sure, still has PTSD from the launch of 76 and Starfield. He kept Starfield in the chamber for the longest time, never released it, and it's on an old engine now. And when it released, it came out with a ton of problems. And honestly, this comes from someone who actually likes Starfield and played the game at launch. Because unfortunately, due to fucking Juicehead, I'm not going to get into why I don't necessarily like him, I pre-ordered it. My biggest fucking mistake ever. I still like the game though, and I thought a lot of the criticism wasn't valid, but a good bit of it was. And one of the things I didn't believe was valid was some bald-headed baby bitch. Anyways, that's all I'm going to comment on that. Alright, so why did I bring this up? Point being, Todd's probably scared from all the release drama that happened with those two games. So he's probably going to want to take a lot of assets to make sure this doesn't happen again, because now he's actually being forced to put out something instead of just sitting on these IPs like the dude from Smiling Friends. So what does that mean for 76? That means updates will probably be slower, smaller, and seasons will probably be longer. Not longer as in content, but maybe so in content, but more so longer in the fact it might take 3 months to finish the season, or 4. Now, that's not very different than what the current seasons are, but it is still going to probably give them more time to make content and replace content. From what I know right now, on the PTS, they're working on putting in a animal companion system in the Fallout 76, like they probably should have had, since they added companions as an option for camps. Now, as far as I know, this only works for pets like dogs, cats, deathclaws, and other animals you tame, but mostly just stuff you can buy, which is very fucking annoying, to be honest, because they probably should have thought that out better, and I would really like to travel with some of my actual allied companions. That's kind of like them dropping the ball, but what I'm guessing is, that's probably going to be an update for later, because if they're already working on the framework for this, then it's not too far of a jump to do this for the other NPCs, which would be great. So that's just something to keep in mind and look in the chamber, because that's coming out soon. Now, what do I think they're going to put out next after that? My guess is they're going to finally do a faction overhaul of probably one of the factions that deserves a bit more love in the series as a whole, and that is the Enclave. Now, I know what you're wondering. Why do you think this? Well, a little while back, when Starline Valley came out, if I remember the name of it right, there was a bunker entirely Enclave themed. Everything was brand new Enclave assets. Now, people discover this by, as usual, glitching in on the PTS. And when they found it, Bethesda started freaking the fuck out, and then they completely cut it from the game entirely. Now, I'm pretty sure they didn't mean anyone see this immediately, but it leads me to believe that there's probably an Enclave update coming out soon to overhaul the Enclave in Fallout 76, kind of like they did the Brotherhood. Do I think it's probably going to be the same as the Brotherhood? Probably not. Bethesda, for whatever reason, does not like giving people the ability to ally with the Enclave, or really have much flexibility in that regard. I don't really give them too much credit for New Vegas, because that came out from Obsidian, so take that as you will. So this might be a big overhaul, or it might just be an overhaul for all factions, which I would love to see, because I would love to see the Responders get more love, the Free States get more love, and the Fire Breathers get more love, and any other faction I'm forgetting to get more love. So I'm hoping that's what it's leaning towards, because that content has been sitting around for a while now. So I'm hoping that makes a little bit of sense, since the Enclave is kind of lackluster as of now. Now time for the part of the video where I say what I want to see in the future. Now I'm going to get some hate for this, rightfully so, and that is, I want Nuclear Winter back. Now before you wring my neck in the comments, Nuclear Winter was something I massively enjoyed, and I recognize a lot of the problems with it. One, it was literally a Bethesda cash grab because they saw Fortnite was doing well. And every game wanted to copy Fortnite. Look at Call of Duty. As soon as that came out, they started copying that. And Fortnite itself is basically not the same, but kind of started because of PUBG was able to run. If PUBG didn't run, Fortnite would have never stood. So, yeah, they really just did it as a cash grab. It had multiple issues, one of which being glitching, two being a lot of hacking, and Bethesda did not handle that well at all. Well, another one was they really only had one part of the map they used, which was Flatwoods. Or, well, maybe not entirely Flatwoods, but mainly around Vault-Tec University and the Grafton Dam, which now that the map's so much bigger, they have so much more room they can use to make a lot more drop places and the map bigger to use. Now, I don't know how they'll do it, and one of the great things about it was you got free shit from playing it, which I loved. I brought my friends on it all the time. We'd roll up in power armor and just like bulldoze everyone around us and just build a small base, hide out, let them kill each other, and then we'd go take out the last guy. It was a cheap method, but it was a fun method. Especially when you just stack tables and it would be basically a wall of tables between you and someone that's trying to kill you. Point being, it was fun for me. I want it back. And hopefully they will bring it back. Another thing is, I would really like them to add another camp expansion. Now, I know you're wondering, why another one? We already just got one. Well, I want to see more space in the camp, like more building space so you can place shit in, and just make the whole area you can build in a lot bigger. because it's kind of cramped if you want to do some things and not as cramped with others. Now, understand server stability, but I do believe if they just took a book note from mod authors, they could probably optimize this shit very easily. It will just take time, which is something they probably don't have, but I would love to see them do it. I'd love to see more abilities in the creator as a, well, base builder myself. An amateur one, but a base builder. I want to see more techniques I can use and make better camps. Now, the next thing I want to see them is overhaul the photo mode. And preferably, I want them to add a... If anyone remembers, I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was basically like how Call of Duty allowed you to get videos and replays of games and matches. And it was probably match replay, but knowing me, I don't fucking know. But I want to see them kind of add something similar to that, but me be able to record angles of doing stuff, because I do want to make a couple of neat little videos using Fallout 76, but Fallout 76 doesn't really allow me to do that. And photo mode will allow me to kind of do that, but I'll have to stand completely still the whole time, and that's not exactly what I want. So I hope they do an overhaul sort of for that. Another thing that I want them to work on is I want to be able to mess with my UI and make it look different. Now, here's the thing. I think they did a great job with the current UI. I think the original one was very fucking bad, and I think they're not as bad as, like, Fallout 4's UI, which I think was complete dog shit. Mainly because it was just a bar on the corner, and it wasn't really special, like Fallout 3, New Vegas's. And I kind of want to see that on here on 76, where I can just make it look different, maybe move some shit around, maybe make that stupid fucking quest thing smaller, because I don't need it to be as big as my fucking head. I just need it to be small enough for me to be able to see shit. Maybe make the team thing so I can mess with that and make that smaller. I want to be able to mess with my UI, basically. I want to be able to have a cap counter on my fucking top left corner or something. I want to have options that I can mess with. Which I think a lot of people probably would want if that came out. I want to be able to possibly mess with the colors on my things instead of keeping them yellow. And I don't really like this shade of yellow, so I'd like to mess with it. Another thing is, I would like to see them upgrade the textures. Which is a big probably not. But I'd like to see them go to a Fallout 3 sort of textures, but upgraded to look normal. Well, up to modern standard, I should say. Because they've clearly done it with Three Dogs outfit. They've done it with multiple outfits from New Vegas and Fallout 3. I think they should be able to do it with Fallout 76. They've already added the vending machine from Fallout 3 and New Vegas into it. Why can't they do the same with other things? So that's basically going to be it for the video. Now, I was all over the place. This is kind of a welcome back video for me because I've been gone for a while, point being. And hopefully you guys stick around for more Fallout content in the future. I'm working on the things I love and hate about Fallout 76, the community video. And spoiler alert, I don't have a lot of negative things to say about the community. Now, I'm going to go and celebrate the 4th of July. And this probably come out a bit after. So I hope you guys enjoy your 4th of July if you're American. If you're not, oh well, whatever. So, yeah, bye-bye. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever.